Hi there. Over the past few months, we've been hard at work redesigning the UI of our virtual classroom platform. And here we are, all set to roll out the redesigned platform. But before we made the platform live, we wanted to show you what has changed. In the first place, nothing has changed in the platform except for its UI. Though we have added some new features, we haven't changed anything in the backend. What you see on the screen is the old virtual classroom platform. We'll start with the changes on the toolbar on the left side. In the new update, the toolbar on the left has been completely redesigned to make it easier for users to navigate through it and to make it visually appealing than it was before. We have added a new option to pin and unpin the toolbar on the whiteboard, replacing the previous expand and collapse option. This change has been incorporated to help users better utilize the space on the whiteboard. If you were to check the other tools like a select tool, pencil, line tool, circle tool, eraser tool, and the text tool, you'd notice that nothing has changed except for its look and feel. What has changed in the left side toolbar is the position of Wolfram Alpha, Latex tool, whiteboard screen type, and the tool to clear the whiteboard. These tools, which were previously on the toolbar as independent tools, have now been grouped together. The look and feel of the Wolfram Alpha and Latex tool has also been changed to make it visually appealing than it was before. Now, if you shift your attention to the right of the whiteboard, you'll notice that a lot has changed there too. In the new design, breakout rooms, code editor, and full screen mode have been moved to the top right, and they can all be expanded over the whiteboard. The improved code editor can be used to teach 15+ programming languages and collaboratively code with attendees in real time, and can also be used as a text editor. Another major change in the UI lies in the area where chat and attendee lists were previously listed. In the new design, users can view attendee lists, group chats, and personal chats in a tabbed interface. This design change has been incorporated to make it easier for instructors to navigate between attendee lists and chats. The option to start or stop session recording, mute or unmute mic, enable or disable webcam, and enable or disable screen share has been moved to the bottom of the whiteboard. Similarly, the position of the image tool, video tool, document reader, and polls have been moved to the bottom right along with improvements in their UI. Also, the video tool can be expanded in the new design. While the UI of these tools has changed, their functionalities remain the same. These tools were moved to the bottom of the whiteboard to ensure that instructors get to use these tools with minimal hindrance to the class. Also, the option to change stroke color and to fill color has been moved to the bottom left. A new addition to the toolbar is an option to change the size of the lines and shapes you draw on the whiteboard. You can access this tool from the bottom left side of the whiteboard. On the top left side, under the whiteboard name, you will have the option to enable or disable whiteboard access to attendees, export the whiteboard as PDF or image, save whiteboard, and load a saved whiteboard from storage. In the new platform, you will also notice that the palette on the whiteboard where the video streams were previously shown has also had improvements in its UI. Now instructors can show all the video streams below the whiteboard. The class settings, which were on the bottom left in the previous version, have now been moved to the top left, under which users can access the options to set up their device, check the connection, enable or disable automatic definition switching, and enable or disable the 16:9 aspect ratios. Other than these, the option to change the interface language, report a problem, and extend class notifications to have been moved to the new settings bar. Note that we have not just revamped the UI of the virtual classroom platform in a computer environment. Instead, the platform UI has also been improved in mobile and tablet interfaces as well. As always, our designers have kept intuitiveness at the core while redesigning the virtual classroom platform. Every inch on the redesigned platform has been carefully curated to ensure that the end users don't find it difficult to navigate through the new interface while still being able to leverage the most out of the improved UI. BrainCert. Education simplified.